The Pi network is facing troubled times. A major concern is the surge in Pi coin withdrawals at the OKX exchange. In mid-May 2025, over 102.7 million Pi tokens vanished from OKX accounts. This massive movement has fueled speculation and fear. Why are so many tokens being moved? Is this a coordinated effort or panic? The Pi core team's silence is adding to the unease. The community is desperate for reassurance about their holdings. The implications of these withdrawals are vast, signaling potential loss of faith. Market stability is under serious threat with Pi tokens' value under pressure. This event marks a critical point for Pi, demanding quick action. Transparency will be key to recovery. The next few weeks will be telling. The withdrawal surge is not the only worry. Allegations of insider selling have emerged, adding complexity. Blockchain investigators like Dr. Altcoin and Mr. Spock are raising red flags. Suspicious token transfers involve significant Pi amounts. One transaction involved 1.4 million Pi tokens from a dormant wallet. This wallet belonged to the Pi Network Foundation, suggesting a cash-out. Such moves can damage community trust. Is Pi Network truly decentralized? The Foundation's control over tokens is questioned. A lack of transparency plagues the project. Insiders profiting while others wait is unfair, damaging Pi's reputation. The implications of insider selling are severe, potentially leading to a price crash. The Pi core team needs to address this and provide explanations for these transfers. The focus has intensified on the Pi Foundation. Reports indicate previously dormant wallets are active, moving millions of tokens. This reactivation is highly suspicious, suggesting a deliberate plan. The community is scrutinizing every transaction. How many tokens does the Foundation truly hold? Estimates suggest a very large portion. If true, this is extreme centralization. Going against the spirit of cryptocurrency, the Foundation could manipulate the market, creating unpredictability. A single point of failure is dangerous, a core criticism of Pi Network. The Pi core team must address these concerns and be transparent about holdings. Assurances against market manipulation are vital to restore trust. The Pi coin's price reflects the ongoing turmoil. As of May 24, 2025, it trades around 79 cents, a significant drop from its all-time high. The coin is down approximately 72%, worrying holders. Recent price movements show further weakness, with strong selling pressure. The news of withdrawals and sales fuels this, pushing the price lower. A recovery seems distant, with the current price level precarious. Breaking below support could trigger more selling, while reclaiming resistance might offer hope. The overall trend remains downwards, with many early supporters likely cutting losses. The Pi network needs a catalyst for change to shift the negative momentum. Section 5, Chart Whispers, Technicals, point to uncertain future for Pi. Technical analysis provides further insights with bearish signals dominating. The Relative Strength Index, RSI, sits in neutral territory, suggesting indecision. A prominent bearish flag pattern has formed, signaling a continuation of a downtrend. Analysts suggest a potential fall to 66 cents, confirming bearish sentiment. Key price levels are critical to watch for any bullish reversal. The path to 90 cents seems difficult, with strong selling pressure. On the downside, support levels are vital, with immediate support at 66 cents. The technical outlook is cautious, advising caution for investors. Section 6, the Unlocking Spectre, Token Inflation and Market Stability. Adding to the market woes is token supply, with over 1.47 billion Pi tokens unlocking. This influx significantly increases the circulating supply, diluting existing token value. Investors fear this inflationary pressure, making holding Pi less attractive. The market must absorb these new tokens, but absorption capacity is low. The issue of token unlocks ties into centralization, with a large portion controlled by the Pi Foundation. This concentration of tokens is alarming, fueling fears of manipulation. The combination of unlocks and centralization creates a climate of uncertainty. Clear communication about token supply is essential to build trust. Section 7, Pioneer Discontent, Community Fractures over Delays and Issues. The Pi network community is showing cracks, with frustration common among users. These are the pioneers who mined early, now facing numerous setbacks. A primary source of frustration is delays, with the mainnet migration long overdue. Users were promised a fully functional network, but this remains unfulfilled. Wallet functionality is another major complaint, with limitations and bugs reported. The Know Your Customer (KYC) process is problematic, with prolonged verification. Without KYC, users cannot access mainnet Pi, fueling discontent. Section 8. The Utility Conundrum, Exchange Drought and DeFi Dreams. A major hurdle for PI Coin is its utility, heavily tied to exchange listings. Pi is not listed on major exchanges like Binance or Coinbase, restricting accessibility. This limits trading volume and liquidity, keeping price and utility subdued. Beyond exchanges, DeFi is another missing piece, with no robust dApps driving demand. This lack of utility depresses token value, contributing to frustration. The Pi Core team needs to foster an ecosystem and secure exchange partnerships. Tangible progress on utility is essential for the community's patience. Section 9. Pi's Crossroads, Venture Hopes and the Urgent Need for Trust. Pi Network stands at a critical juncture with its future hanging in the balance. Recent events have exposed deep vulnerabilities, demanding navigation of challenges. A positive step is a new venture fund for dApp development, aiming to build a vibrant ecosystem. This could create utility for PI Coin, attracting developers to the platform. However, critics remain skeptical, pointing out the lack of results so far. Ultimately, trust is the most crucial factor, with transparency and governance issues needing tackling. The community needs open communication and decisive positive actions to rebuild faith.